Scared Silly, starring Ronald McDonald and the Chicken McNuggets.
Ronald, nice to see you in this neck of the woods. Come on.
What are you making?
We're stirring up secret sauces for dipping.
We're ready, boss.
Let's make sauce.
Oh, well, at least I got my hair done.
I have an idea.
Whoop-de-doo, McDonald's sauces.
You can always count on them to be terrific.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Gonna party, right here on CBS.
This is CBS.
Who puts smiles on faces and other silly places?
Wendy's.
Who has great things to eat with a taste that's a real treat?
Wendy's.
And who has a kid's meal that's fun with a frosty fries and hamburger on a bun? That's right.
Wendy's.
And now when you get a Wendy's kids meal, you could get Play School Potato Head Kids. Switch their hats or change their shoes for lots of silly looks. Play School Potato Head Kids with Wendy's kids meal. You can collect all 6.
Hee-haw, Saturday at 7, right here on TV 7.
Good morning. Welcome to TV7's live coverage of the Elby's 1987 Halloween Parade from downtown Wheeling. Your hosts for today's program are Cregan and Crow.
Annual Halloween Elby's extravaganza here in downtown Wheeling is going to be great. The people are building up all around us, waiting for the parade to come down the route.
Yep.
Our co-host today, let me introduce Bill Bryson. Bill, how are you?
Good morning, George.
Hey,
Hey.
Bill, how you doing?
Fine.
How did you arrange such terrific weather?
We are real fortunate.
Boy, we sure are. It's super duper. And we're looking forward to this sensational parade.
Oh,
11 years you've been doing this.
The 11th year, and I tell you, I was down there a little while ago. We've got some outstanding costumes here, too.
That's at the Civic Center where they're starting, is that it?
That's correct.
I see. And they make their way up. Tell us how the parade route works.
Out of the parade, we go east on 16th Street and come right up here on Market Street, on Stones Alley, and back down Main Street. And all the costume characters will be coming right up here on 12th Street, and we'll end up here with a little fun and magic show.
Who's going to do Yeah, the Cregan and
Hey,
Crow
George.
show. Pardon?
I see the Shady Side band's already stepping out there.
That's right. Shady Side will be the first band in the parade.
I see. That sounds terrific. I hope we'll be able to see this. Do we have a monitor here that we're going to be able to see?
Oh, I see some witches and I see some ghosts.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a monitor right here so we can see exactly what the people see. I think that would be a terrific idea. Don't you think? Then we can explain to them what it is that they're actually seeing.
I see Cinderella.
It helps a lot if you see it, because then you can tell them what they're seeing. Yeah, that's for sure. So that we're going to see, and what else are we going to do on the show, Bill?
Well, we've got convention dancers. We've got about 1,000 costume characters coming along here, and we've got some 6 bands in all. And
I hear one of them coming down the road now. Yeah. Shady Side is sort of a spectacular band. Why don't you tell us something about them?
Well, they've got a 90-member band. Ray Ponzo is the director.
Oh, yeah.
Been there for 23 years.
Hey, that's...
He's the second longest tenured.
I was going to say that's got to be a long time.
You know something else?
What's that?
They received a couple of commendations from the presidents, too. President Kennedy and President Nixon.
How did you know that?
Because I was talking to them.
Oh, this is some kind of bird,
That's
isn't
right.
it? For sure.
Their colors are the same as yours, Crow.
Yep.
What's
They're
that?
good ones.
Black and blacker, right? Indeed. Orange and black. We're going to see that band as it comes up now. And everything will be scotchy ding ding on our monitor, I know, because the boys are working on it.
Mr. Ponzo's also a member of the Wheeling Symphony for 35 years. Did you know that?
Is he really? What does he play?
I'm not sure what instrument, but he must play music.
Outstanding musician, that's correct.
Yeah.
Did you know that they were the only band in the state of Ohio that can do the script Ohio like the Ohio State Band does?
Really?
Yeah.
What makes the script so hard?
I think the planning and the choreography for it.
It's really a challenge, I know.
Well, we're gonna be able to hear. I can hear them now louder and louder as they approach the platform here.
I think there's going to be a Humpty Dumpty in this parade.
Yeah,
And
it's
a
gonna
bunch
be
of
sensational.
devils and a bunch of ghosts.
Yeah.
And am I like motorcycle cops?
Yeah, our long-distance camera's out in the middle of the road now looking down at the parade, and Ray Ponzo's group looks very, very sophisticated. And
They got some
sensational.
high-stepping majorettes. Oh, and there's another shot of the dancers. And they'll be coming up later. Bye, past us. Hey, they look pretty good, George.
They are sensational, of course. 90 band, Shady Side High School. I can imagine, should I ask this question, Ray, is why they were selected to kick off. Why should I ask? They're sensational. They were selected to kick off the parade. Do you change that every year, or do you...
We try to change it every year. Shadyside has been in the parade, I think, since the inception. They're
11 years, huh?
Yeah.
Terrific. Now you have your dual police motorcyclists opening up the
dancers
show.
are going to be coming pretty soon, and boy, they look fantastic, because I got a sneak preview.
That's right.
And here comes the Shady Side Band now.
Yeah.
Boy, I love a parade. There's Mr. Bonzo. Oh, look at the clowns! And there's my big buddy, Crow and Berry Bear!
Yes, indeedy.
That's what you call magic! Look at the doggy!
Well, Bill, this is the
Wow,
first
look
group
it.
of costumers, and you were right. There's going to be some very difficult judging by your judges. As a matter of fact, why don't you tell us who those judges are, so we can all nail them after the show.
Maybe they would prefer...
It's a raisin!
Anonymity, huh? Don't tell the judges' names. Well, all I know, it's not me. So that's the way we'll keep it. Which is the live bunny? I don't know. They look pretty good there to me. Let's see, there's about 417 Draculas.
I saw a California raisin go by.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That's sort of great, yeah.
You know
That's very
something,
popular.
George?
What's that, Crow?
We have to thank all the mommies and daddies who went through all the work to get these kids ready and bring them down.
Let me tell you, the kids participate a great deal by wearing the costumes, but you know, Mom and Dad do all the legwork, as it were.
That's right.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, that
There's
legwork
another
idea
birdie, Daffy Duck.
is definitely generic. There it is, Daffy Duck. Oh yeah, well done, well
Oh,
done.
and a soldier.
There's a pirate.
The whole group.
There's the raisins.
Yeah, there they are.
And this is the Shepherd Junior High Band.
I assume they can hear us over this. This is the Bridge Street Junior High Band.
They're 65 members strong. And they'll be going to Canada in the spring as part of an exchange program.
Do we get them back, or do we have to keep them back?
Look at the witches.
Too, I think.
What are we going to get in place of that? It'd be a little hard to fill, don't you think?
Jim Spencer was the band director at...
Everybody looks like they're having a good time. Look at the big butterfly, George.
They're the ones that compete in the national competition at Kings Island and where they've received trophies in excellence for their performance. Outstanding band. Outstanding
for a
band.
junior high band.
Yes, indeed.
They're also getting ready for their concert, which is going to be November the 3rd.
Ah. Where do
Oh,
you
look
get
at
this
the walking
where did you get
Christmas
this
tree.
information? I think it's fantastic.
Smart bird.
Well, here's our other group of
It's a
costume
Christmas
characters.
ornament and a Christmas tree.
A Christmas tree, fantastic. Well, we're here live at the Elby's Halloween, 11th annual Halloween with Crow and I and Bill Bryson. Bill, you didn't tell us exactly your title now. I know you got kicked up the ladder a little bit, didn't you?
I'm the vice president of marketing.
Son of a gun. Gee, I'm rubbing shoulders with celebrity here. How about that? Well, we're just enjoying ourselves immensely here. We've got some of the greatest costumes I've ever seen. There's that hoon. That's wonderful, dear. We're happy that you did that. That's all right. Don't worry about that. If they want to talk to us, they can. It just adds a little bit of fun and games. Here come the second group there with, what have they got, walking pumpkins, and I hope that there's a larger kid wearing those balloons down there, because if he's too small, he's going to float right off into the sky there. And we've got an interesting, it's got an Elby's on the back of his shirt.
One of our characters.
Aha, okay, now we know where that came from. And here's a very cute a little pumpkin down there in the lower left, moving into the center of the screen.
And a fairy walking.
And there's the Christmas tree right behind here. I thought that was quite interesting.
Look at the Wheeling Bridge.
What's this coming up?
The Wheeling
What is that,
Bridge.
Bill?
That is the suspension bridge.
Oh my goodness.
What a costume that is.
That's a group costume.
That's cute.
Well
They're
done,
going to
well
light up
done.
the bridge.
Very well done.
Yeah.
And Humpty Dumpty.
I didn't hear you.
Humpty Dumpty's coming.
Humpty Dumpty. He hasn't had his fall yet. I hope he waits till the end of the parade.
This is Shepherd High School.
And here's Sherrard Junior High.
Right, the Marching Rams band under the direction of Terry Barnicki.
I love a parade.
We have to talk about a little bit about how they're being judged.
Oh, here comes the
As soon as that band gets away, so we can hear ourselves talk, why don't you tell us about how these costume characters will be judged?
There are 5 categories in the children's area for judging.
Right.
You've got to judge for each one. There's an adult category costume, there's a category for best group, and there's a judge's award for the best overall costume.
That sounds like a real good, broad cross-section. Edison Dimension Dancers coming down now. Tell us something about them, Bill.
Well, they are under the direction of Misty Beresford. They have over 400 students at their Wheeling studio. They've also recently won a second place award in the state of Ohio for the best tap line.
Sounds terrific.
The dance troupe today is 42 students strong.
Seems to me they've gotten several interesting awards lately.
They participate in a lot of the local parades, and I think win a lot of them as well. They will be going to Hollywood in the spring to participate in the Young Americans Invitational Dance Festival representing the state of West Virginia. It's quite an honor for that group.
I understand they also came in second place in Ohio, all of Ohio, for the best tap line.
Best tap line, that's right.
There's an awful lot of tap people in Ohio, so they must be pretty good.
I would think so.
Are they planning on going to Hollywood, George?
I'd love to go to Hollywood. I've been there, but you know, it's different from what you really think.
We could go with them, maybe.
Sovie McBaird, the mascot for Ohio Valley Medical Center.
He looks very McWonderful.
Yes.
Coming down the parade route now is some fascinating balloons holding up boxes. What do you suppose that's all about?
I don't know, but boy, there's all kinds of people down there. There's Chinamen and there's monsters. There's ghosts.
Yes, indeedy, Crow. There's some absolutely fascinating costumes here.
I've seen all kinds of raisins today. And witches and clowns and fairy princes.
Was that a French fry that just went by?
That's what it looked like.
That could have been. There's a little Snow White.
Raggedy Ann.
It would be helpful, Mickey, if we could hear a little bit better what we're saying. I'm having trouble hearing Crow. Okay? Yeah. We had some of that a little bit ago. If we can get it, would be helpful, okay?
Look at the lion. And I think a
We're just having a little trouble here with hearing Crow because of the band so loud, so we asked Mickey, the producer, to see if we can boost our own sound system here a little bit so we can hear ourselves talk. That would be helpful. Okay? Indeed. Well, here we are down here. We want to tell you all about what's going on. We have a fantastic parade going here. The Philadelphia Junior High Band is marching right up to us, and we're taking a real close look at it right now. Okay, Bill, now you got to tell us about the director, Jerry Miraglia, and his group.
Jerry is in his 5th year as a director, and they participated recently at Cedar Point Band Festival. They will be participating in competition at Busch Gardens in Virginia this coming May.
Yes, they are.
Look at that! Put a tiger in your tank!
The Toys R Us giraffes are in the convertible in front of us here, and we're going to have an interesting look at those here. Yeah.
Oh, boy!
We're back and forth here. We're sometimes so busy looking at this wonderful parade, we don't know that the cameras are on us.
It's Jeffrey and Gigi from Toys R Us.
Uh-huh. I saw Pinocchio there that the grandmother is walking along holding the string for. That was sort of neat.
There's Frankenstein and Witchy Poo. Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box, huh? What we have now, Bill, is two bands converging right on this corner, and, and Mickey's down there pounding on the stage. I'm not quite sure why he's pounding on the stage. Now he's taking a photograph. He wants to see how this noise is affecting us here. Cute little Raggedy Ann, a little Mickey Mouse, and there's a snapping turtle there who's, I believe, fast asleep in that little wagon.
I don't think we'll be snapping
I'm so glad we have such a beautiful day today.
Well, if you take off the ash, you got the right napping turtle there.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just great for a parade.
Yes, indeed. Here's quite a bit of Christmas packages and icicle boxes, books boxes, a Christmas tree, and an ornament. Unless that's a paper mache apple, I'm not sure.
The Wheeling Junior High Band. Rudy Zika is the band director. Rudy Zika was the band director when I was at Central. He's an outstanding musician. Got me started in music.
They're still marching, huh?
I just love
Two, three, four, Bill.
Wheeling Park High School under the direction of Pat Garrett, and his wife Leslie is the assistant band director.
Well,
I
bet
think
that makes a
that's
nice
great.
family affair.
Yeah.
This has been fascinating so far. I can almost hear myself talk with all these wonderful bands. And,
Oh, look at there's the fire truck.
that's a fire truck. That's engine number 2 here in, it's the city of Wheeling. Yes, sir. Chief Sligar's crew. Chief and his crew were on one of our programs early in the season, and we can be really safe here in Wheeling with the kind of crew that they have to turn out. They do a fantastic job.
Yeah, we had
are
a
going
good
to go
time.
to what they call a commercial now, Bill. Think we can stand up for a second?
think so.
We'll be right back after this.
Don't go away.
Today's coverage of Elby's Halloween Parade continues after these commercial messages.
We've blasted Bigelow carpeting prices down to as low as $4.95 a square yard. Take a step in the bright direction at Budget Interiors in Bridgeport.
We interrupt this program for a Kid Witness News special report. There's an incredible story happening at Elby's. Here the story is Katie Mitchell.
Thanks, Brandon. Kid Witness News has uncovered another well-kept secret. Besides Elby's good, wholesome food at better than fast food prices, we've discovered the kids menu. The front is great Elby's food, and the back is the fun stuff page with lots of puzzles and games. We've also heard there's a surprise for kids when they leave. Back to you, Brandon.
Film at 11.
Built in 1849, the magnificent suspension bridge has faithfully served millions of travelers, asking for little in return. Now, nearly 150 years later, the valley is pulling together to pay tribute to the grand old lady of the river. Through your donations of dollars, we can make this historic landmark a year-round glowing monument for all to see and enjoy, valley residents and travelers alike. Whether you can donate $1 or $1,000, every single dollar counts in a big way. Make your check payable to Light the Bridge and send it to Light the Bridge, Post Office Box 2000, Wheeling, West Virginia, zip code 26003. Please do it today.
Hi there, I'm Cregan.
And I'm Crow.
This Saturday on Cregan and Crow, we're going to have some absolutely fantastic monsters. My favorite monsters.
Yeah, Frankenstein and Dracula and...
The Mummy, yes.
So everybody join us right here on Channel 7 Saturday morning at 11.
Indeed, right here.
And now, TV7's live coverage of Elby's 1987 Halloween Parade continues. Your hosts, Cregan and Crow.
It's all about the origins of this wonderful parade. Are you poised?
I'm poised, actually. The first parade was in 1977, and it was to tie in with the opening of this Elby's that's right behind us. It actually opened on the 22nd of October.
Is this one of your flag
Well, it's
flag
like the
restaurants?
second flagship restaurant, maybe. But the Halloween parade was an idea to get a lot of people, local people involved, and worked out so well that it became a tradition, and now we are in our 11th year for the Halloween parade.
Well, definitely. Anything longer than 3 years is a tradition, I guess. And it's marvelous to have this type of activity in downtown Wheeling. I know cities strive desperately to create traffic and build rapport and action downtown that they're often taken away by outlying shopping districts.
We had a great turnout today, too. I would bet we had probably over 1,000 participants here in costume.
Well, I didn't have my clicker going at all. I was too busy trying to hear what Crow was saying, and but it certainly looked like it. You certainly were. Did you make any selections, of course, on your who's going to be the winners?
Oh, I don't think I have to get involved in that because there's just too many and it's too hard.
You're lucky, Crow. I think the judges right now are tabulating their votes. And
how do they do that, Bill? I mean,
they were actually down at the Civic Center about 10:15 this morning, and as the participants were arriving, they were making their notes and trying to determine who was the prettiest and who was the most unique and who was the most frightening. And they had a chance to see the participants as they came up Market Street, and they were waiting down here at 12th and Main as they turned the corner to try to make their final look, see, and
there's some raisins waving at us.
I really don't want to be one of those judges. I mean, it's pretty bad enough, you know, picking out from a dozen or two characters, but gee whiz. But you know what they've done? They've asked me and Crow to be judges tonight at the Elby's Bash. Tell us about that.
TV7 and Elby's have kind of teamed up for this Halloween Howl, and it's a dinner dance starting at 7:30.
Right.
All the proceeds will go to the Wheeling Festival of Lights. And that's certainly going to be an outstanding event coming up this Christmas season.
Speaking of the
out what to wear for that.
You mean for what, the Wheeling Festival of Lights?
No, for the dance tonight. I don't know what to come as.
I don't know. Why just come as yourself? That should be unique
well,
enough.
Everybody will know who I am right away.
That's
come
true.
in costume, or if you don't want to wear a costume, you can come without a costume.
Oh,
we were talking about the Festival of Lights, and Bill brought with him an art board of the Elby's Parade float that they're going to have illuminated on November 20th.
Right.
Let's take a look at that if we can. This is a terrific close-up of this board that you can see right here. Maybe we'll go to it right after we come back from a commercial, okay? Let's check and see what they're going to have for a message for us here now.
Today's coverage of Elby's Halloween Parade continues after these commercial messages.
TV7 salutes Ken Holloway of the St. Clairsville football team, recipient of this week's TV7 Student Athlete Award.
Monday at Reichert Furniture, every TV is on sale. 19-inch cable-ready remote control color TVs, just $297 Monday at Reichert. Sylvania 19-inch color portables for $227. Just $10 a month. Why rent? VCRs, consoles, big screen TVs, all on sale Monday at Reichert Furniture.
Hurry up, Becky. The bus is waiting. Are you still looking at those braces?
Eddie, there's the bus. And don't forget your glasses.
Hold it, please. Eddie, your glasses.
It's not who you aren't, it's who you are. And being yourself is being great. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Hi there, I'm Cregan.
And I'm Crow.
Are you all ready for Halloween?
Oh, boy, am I ready. My costume's even ready.
Are you going to wear a mask?
No, sir. I'm using makeup instead. That way I can see where I'm going, you know, when it comes time to cross the street.
Yeah, that's very important.
You're right, George. Of course, we're going to follow the trick-and-treat hours in our community, too, this year.
And we're going to have a safe and happy Halloween. And we hope you do, too. Okay?
Right. Happy Halloween, everybody!
Right.
And now, TV7's live coverage of Elby's 1987 Halloween Parade continues. Your hosts, Cregan and
You know, the hardest part of doing an outdoor parade is being heard, I think. I should be pretty well hooted out by the time this is over. Bill Bryson, our co-host here at the 11th annual Elby's Halloween Parade, and of course Cregan and the little black bird down here. We're going to have an interesting show right after this. We've prepared a program called Favorite Monsters, and we definitely have some favorite monsters for you to look at.
Oh, yeah!
Inside that show, which has been pre-produced, we're going to come back live to this site and show the winners of the parade, the costume parade.
That should be fun.
I know you've seen on television some of your favorites, and if you stick around for that section, which I hope they'll do, and we'll be able to see if they were right and how right the judges were, as it were. Yeah. I see Barry Bear over there getting ready for our live stage show, which while we're on the air with our pre-produced favorite monsters, the live audience here will be treated to our stage show of costume characters and magic and things like that. I think we're gonna cut Bill Bryson's head off in our guillotine. Bill, I hope you want to stick around for that.
I'm sure I will.
Bill wants to show you some of the. Tell us about the Christmas Festival of Lights parade that you just happen to be co-chairman of.
That's right. The Christmas parade this year will be in night, Friday, November 20th, beginning at 6:30, and it's shaping up to be a real outstanding parade. We've got about 20 lighted floats committed already. 15 or 16 high school, junior high, and college bands will be coming in. Several of the dance troupes in the area. We've got Pirate Parrot, I think, will be coming down. Well, how about you and Crow? You'll be coming to the parade, George?
I think Crow I think it would be hard to get Crow to stay away from it. Indeed.
Yeah, definitely.
We're going to have to go away, but be sure now to stay with us now for the Cregan and Crow regular show, Cregan and Crow and the Favorite Monsters, and we'll be back within that program live to show you the winners of Elby's 11th annual costume parade.
Right.
We certainly thank you for being with us, Bill. Thanks so much for sitting here with us
George,
and helping us make this parade so interesting.
Thank you,
Crow, we'll be back. Take care now.
Light bright, turn on the magic of colored lights. Light bright, make a face to glow at night. Smiling friends, shining bright, make a sign to say goodnight.
Pop in the colored pegs and see Foofer, Ghostbusters, Potato Head Kids, dozens of your favorite characters, or create your own light pictures.
Light bright, turn on the magic of shining lights.
Light Bright from Milton Bradley.
WTRF Television, Wheeling. Cregan and Crow Halloween Special is brought to you in part by Elby's Family Restaurants, serving the Ohio Valley since 1956. Cregan and Crow will begin after these messages.
We interrupt this program for a Kid Witness News special report. There's an incredible story happening at Elby's. Here the story is Katie Mitchell.
Thanks, Brandon. Kid Witness News has uncovered another well-kept secret. Besides Elby's good, wholesome food at better than fast food prices, we've discovered the kids menu. The front is great Elby's food, and the back is the fun stuff page with lots of puzzles and games. We've also heard there's a surprise for kids when they leave. Back to you, Brandon.
Film at 11.
Join Cregan and Crow.
Well, hello there. I'm Cregan.
Hi, everybody. I'm Crow.
Yes. Did you put this broom on my desk?
No, I did not. It's too big for me to handle.
I wonder why it's here.
I don't know.
Let me
Maybe
see.
Big Crow was here.
Maybe there's a little label on this. It says made by the Luftwaffe Broom Company.
That's German.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty big broom, don't you think?
I would say so.
The
Wouldn't do much
average
cleaning.
the average witch could really use that. I know it was used by a witch slugger in a baseball game.
You think maybe?
Yeah, Babe Witch hit 60 home runs, mostly cats, out of Forbes Stadium one Halloween.
No.
No, you know why this is here?
Why?
This is here to. This is a prop. This is a prop from the movie Frankenstein. Remember the brooms that they used to light, and they put them on the pyre out there, and they burn Frankenstein up.
Oh,
That's what this is. And what behind us you're seeing is Frankenstein's laboratory.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. And the soundtrack is from the Frankenstein
and all those
movies.
nice people.
Yes, I couldn't think of anything better to do on Halloween than to look at some of our favorite monsters.
Me either.
Outside of you and me, we can show you some really great things like Frankenstein and so on. Let's take a quick look at some of these stills which we've prepared for you from some of the great horror movies. This is a beautiful still photograph from the Frankenstein movie about 1931.
Isn't that one of the first ones?
Yes, that starred Boris Karloff as the monster. Directed by James Whale. Starring John Bowl.
Boy, they really built big sets then, didn't they?
But look at the quality of the sets of these photographs. They're stills right from the original movie.
There he is!
There he is. Karloff himself. Notice the electrodes in his neck.
Yeah. Those are pretty nice for birds to perch on.
I wouldn't perch on those. That's 110 volts going through there. Get him up and get him out. And there he is. And he's going out for a little trip. He's going to look for a bride.
He never looks like his eyes are open.
He's telling Dr. Frankenstein there, come on, guy, let's get it together.
Who's that other guy?
That's his assistant.
Oh, he found one. Look at her.
They said, this looks okay. Let's take her to the laboratory. And so they took Elsa Lanchester to the laboratory and said, I think we're going to get you organized here, plug you in and shape you up.
It's really a miracle what they can do with white sheets.
Yes, amazing. They took one look, of course, Elsa Lanchester took one look at Frankenstein, who's taking one look at her manicure job here, and said, oh, no, you're not my type. So that,
really, that was a lovely piece of work.
Yeah, so we went out further looking around. Here's in the subterranean tombs of the castle looking for other things that we can use. But here's where the broom that came in. See the broom props there? Just want you to know that we got this
That's
prop.
when they went after him. They were going to string him up.
They're going to, yeah. Well, I think they were going to do a little bit more than that. See, in each of the movies, they destroyed, quote, unquote, Frankenstein,
in a different
the
way.
monster, in different ways. Okay, so we came back in this one called The Bride of Frankenstein, and I'm really looking at those feet. They're sort of unique. Big, square little things.
Well, maybe he was going to go over the snow country.
And he got out into the street, and the people are looking at him and saying, my.
He was a big boy.
Yeah. He just did not, and then of course, they captured him, they put him inside this dungeon.
The first electric chair.
That's right. And as he says to himself, well, if I only knew who my mother was.
There's got to be an easier way.
But he got out of this. He broke his bonds and he walked out.
He was very strong.
Yeah. And this is, I think, the son of Frankenstein. There's Bela Lugosi on your right of your screen. He played Igor.
He looks very sad.
And Basil Rathbone played Dr. Frankenstein. He was great in the old Sherlock Holmes series.
Yeah.
With Nigel Bruce as Dr. Watson.
Oh, isn't this the guy that did all the costuming?
This is an important photograph for you to look at. Jack Pierce, who created the Frankenstein look. He was the makeup man on all the Universal pictures, and he did the Mummy, he did the Frankenstein 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ad infinitum, and of course he did Igor with Bela Lugosi.
He always looks so sad.
He wants to know, give me the scores of the Twins and Cardinals game.
I don't know about that.
And of course my favorite flying monster, of course, is Dracula.
Yeah.
And this, of course, was done in 1931. With Bela Lugosi. Now, Bela Lugosi did this on stage on Broadway for a year or so, and he was fantastic.
Was that before the movie?
Oh, yeah. That was in the 20s. And he was so good at it, they put him in the movies. Here he is showing how his hands are need to be washed. I guess he just washed his hands and didn't have anything to do with them, or couldn't do anything with them.
I don't know. Looks like he's mad at the world.
You see, in the early movies, they used heavy, light makeup, because the definition on the film was, and the lighting was poor. Not as good as it is today. Here's my favorite shot of Frankenstein saying...
You mean Dracula?
I'm sorry, Dracula, yes. Good evening, Mr. Enfield. Welcome to my castle. Listen to them, children of the night. What music they make.
He's pointing way down a one-way street.
No, he's standing on the steps that go up into his castle. And here, of course, is the Wolfman, which is my second best popular guy because he eats a lot of dog food.
Oh, is this the guy that used to be on the radio?
Right, here's Dracula in a close-up. He's marking, X marks the spot there where he's going to do the traditional, this is the daughter of Frankenstein. I always thought this was terrific.
I didn't know they have one.
Well, sure. And this must be the Wolfman in the moors or somewhere. This is a neat little scene.
I always found it interesting in all the monster movies, they have a scene where there's all kinds of fog on the ground.
Yeah. Well, that's, of course, the Bride of Frankenstein, and she's just saying, no way, no, he's not my type. In any case. And there's Dracula again. And here's this is of all the great Karloff movies, this is one of the best. The Mummy.
This is the Mummy.
This is the mummy that they found in the Hotep, who came back from the grave. And this is one of my great science fiction monsters. This is the creature from the Black Lagoon.
My goodness, he has awful lots of fingers.
He looks like the average office manager, doesn't he?
Yes.
And here's here's Bela Lugosi doing his number. It's there's Lugosi on the left. They're trying to torture this lady into telling her where they're keeping it. Now here's the big one. Oh, the biggest one of all.
He's King Kong.
King Kong with Fay Wray and Bruce Cabot. Gosh, you remember that?
You know something I've noticed? Most of these guys need a dentist.
Yes, they do need a dentist. They do a lot of dental work. And here's the guy that's, well, is afraid that she's a vampire, and what he's going to do is getting a medium rare steak.
That's the only way that you could kill a vampire, you know.
Well, that's what they said, but I think it's sort of sloppy.
Steak in the heart.
Yeah, steak in the heart.
Right.
I like a steak on my plate.
Well, that's a different kind of steak.
Medium rare, right?
That kind of steak would give you indigestion.
In any case, we're going to have more. We're going to have the real Frankenstein here shortly, and then we're going to go out on the street and see the winners of our fantastic Elby's Halloween Howl Parade.
Oh, boy!
Don't you go away, guys.
Ah.
I like this one.
We will return to Cregan and Crow after these messages.
Crow, is this a new backpack?
Yeah, I got it at Elby.
Well, that's sort of neat. Look at all those compartments in there. What are you going to keep in there?
Oh, my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, my book of sayings, and my crayons.
Wow, it's great. What do you, how can I get one of these things?
Oh, they're at Elby's, George, and they're only $5.50, but what are you going to do with one?
So I can keep you quiet.
Oh.
The Elby's Backpack, only $5.50, available at all Elby's family restaurants. And now, back to Cregan and Crow.
Krogor, it's going to be great. It's going to be alive. I built a great monster.
Really?
Didn't I?
I don't know.
It's 7 feet tall. Actually, it's 7 feet long right now, but when it gets up, it's going to walk, and it's going to be 7 feet tall.
Right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to take a look at the face?
Not really.
Come, Krogor, I let you take a look at the face.
Do I have to?
Yes, you can look at the face.
I don't think so.
I'm going to take a look at the face.
Where?
Right here.
That's the face?
That's the face.
I don't think so.
Something's missing.
Yes. No eyes, no hair, no nose.
I thought that we had a face. Didn't I send you out for a face?
I got one.
Well, where did you get it?
That's not the face.
I sent you to the cemetery for a face, for a head.
I know.
Where did you go?
To the cemetery.
And what did you get?
A face, a head.
But it's not this one.
That's not what I got.
You know what?
That's
I believe that this is the feet. Ouch!
I think the feet moved.
I'm going to go and see which end is up here.
Not at that end.
Would you like to take a look at the hand?
Not really.
I'm going to get the hand.
Well, you can get the hand as long as the hand doesn't get me.
Look at the hand. Look at the hand. Look at the texture.
Oh, my God.
Look at the texture. It's almost like it was real.
I hope not, George.
I say, look at the texture of it. I know it's real. You know what? I have labored for years to try to get this monster to come to life.
George,
we had to wait.
Can't you let sleeping dogs lie?
Well, no, because we have to wait till the big thunderstorm. You see all the thunder and lightning up in the sky is going to come down and course itself into this body, and it's going to turn itself into a live human being. Maybe.
I don't think so.
What?
I don't want to be a live human being.
No, this creature, I'm going to make it live. Are you ready for this?
No.
I'm going to let you look at the face.
The face.
The face.
The face.
Of
Yes!
Frankenkriegen.
Frankenkriegen. Look at the size of that face. That's not the face I got at the cemetery.
It isn't?
Nope.
Which did you get?
I got a little face.
A little face. Well, we fixed it into a big face.
You did magic again.
Yes, and it's time to make Frankenstein walk.
I don't want him to walk. He's bigger
alive.
than me.
It's alive. It's alive.
Oh, my God.
I've created a monster. Walk.
Grandma said
Walk.
that a long time ago, George.
Walk. Walk. I want you to walk. Walk.
Easy, Frankie, baby.
Fantastic. We've created a monster.
George.
What?
Does he have to live with us? I don't think so. We don't need him to live with us, right?
No, he doesn't have to live with you.
I don't think Grandma would like that. We wouldn't have a bed big enough for him.
Yeah. Now don't get tired. Come back here and lay down.
Take it easy, Frankie.
Yeah. Come over here and lay down. Oh, grief.
Boy, oh boy, I bet you the kids are going to enjoy him down at the parade.
Get back down here. I don't want you to.
Don't expend any of that energy. It cost so much today.
Yes.
Easy with that sheet,
We
George.
don't want anybody to see what's going on here. Yes.
George.
Yes.
Don't get carried away.
Sorry about that.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. There. Fantastic. Okay?
Yeah?
We've done it.
I think
We've done it. We've made it live.
Yeah, but all the kids who didn't get to go to the parade today will have seen it, and all the kids who were at the parade probably
Indeed.
were going to get to be partners with him.
That's right, because this program is going to be live shortly, whereas earlier it was not live, it was dead. No, it was taped, that's what it was.
That's right, the monster was dead.
That's right, but we made it live, right?
Right?
And in this next segment, we're going to show all the winners of the Elby's Howl annual Halloween parade.
Boy, and there were some buttes there, too.
Yes, there were, and we're going to see them very shortly.
Bring
All
you
right?
all the winners.
Good indeed. Okay, we've got to go now, but we'll be right back, so don't go away.
No, we're going to have a howling good time.
We will be right back after these messages.
We interrupt this program for a Kid Witness News special report. There's an incredible story happening at Elby's. Here with the story is Katie Mitchell.
Thanks, Brandon. Kid Witness News has uncovered another well-kept secret. Besides Elby's good, wholesome food at better than fast food prices, we've discovered the kids menu. The front is great Elby's food, and the back is the fun stuff page with lots of puzzles and games. We've also heard there's a surprise for kids when they leave. Back to you, Brandon.
Film at 11.
Okay? We'll use this one.
Anything?
Yeah.
So why don't you hold them?
Well, tell you what, you take the 7. Take the 7. Take 7's Mike, and we'll share this one here. We're on. Oh my goodness, we got back here live without telling anybody, and that's wonderful. Cregan and Crow here, and Bill Bryson, co-host.
And lots of kids.
Oh, we got, yeah, I guess if we were to weigh this crowd, it would be up in the tons, wouldn't it? Well, we also have the winners, too, of the wonderful 11th annual parade, and I'm holding them all here.
Right.
Yeah,
Aren't you?
right.
You have the winners.
Aren't you waiting with bated breath and all that, Jeff? Everybody waiting with bated breath?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very weak, very, very weak. I'm going to count to 3. I want to hear a yes that will resound off McClure House. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah! That's better.
Yes, it is a little bit. You dropped your tonsil right there. You pick it up, okay? She actually leaned down to pick it up. Indeed. Well, why don't we get on to it here. Now, Bill, tell us how we're going to look at them. We have the funniest.
This first group will be the funniest, and we will go 3rd place, 2nd place, 1st place.
Okay, the 3rd place winner is Victor Smith, age 8 from the city of Wellsburg. And he is Alf.
Looks like Alf. Are you Alf, Victor?
Victor is wonderful, that's an Alf, and you have won 3rd place in the funniest costume.
I think it's cute.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes, by all means, I would give each and every one of them a very nice round of applause.
Go wait right over there and wait on us, okay?
Whoops. Okay, then 2nd place in the funniest costume is, gee, she's only age 4.
She's Humpty Dumpty.
Well, he is only age 4, Christopher Lenovich from Bethesda, Ohio. All I can say, Christopher, is be very careful how you walk. We don't want to fracture an egg here.
Yeah, we don't want you to fall off of your wall.
And now we've got someone, this is Megan Gockstetter. Megan Gockstetter, she's only 5 months, and she's won the 1st place in the funniest. This was the snapping turtle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And she was sleeping so soundly coming down the parade route, we took the S off, and she was a napping turtle.
That's right.
Indeed. Now she's eating on her hand. Do turtles do that? You don't know. Thank you so much for being with us. And Megan, congratulations.
This is the prettiest category.
The prettiest category. Well, let's see. We're 3rd place. Tish Stromatos, age 4. Yes, you are pretty. You know that? Just lovely. And you're from Bethlehem, West Virginia. Well, you've won 3rd place. Congratulations. Let's give her a hand, audience.
That's a nice place for an angel to be proud.
Just wonderful.
So they can see you here and look right up that way.
That's it. Be sure to look into the camera. Showbiz at the age of 4. Okay, Bill, our next contestant has won 2nd place. Bree Michael Bennington. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Oh, and he's age 4 and from Brookside, Ohio. Well, congratulations, Bree Michael. Very lovely. That's a lovely Christmas tree. And you notice, Bill, that that's lit. That's illuminated.
Certainly is. We'll get her back for the Christmas
I was
parade.
going to say that let's get her back and we'll walk her across the bridge. So much. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Okay, last but not least, because it's 1st place, isn't it?
1st place in the prettiest.
Beautiful butterfly.
Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the quality of work on that. This is Carrie Semborski from Harrisville, Ohio. She's age 10, and she's the most gorgeous post-chrysalis butterfly I've ever seen. Hey, that's wonderful.
Maybe she could come and fly with me.
Indeed. We better hurry along because we got so many more to see, and I hope we can get them all in before the show's over. Oh, look at this. This is the smallest pot I've ever seen boiling. You're not too hot in there, are you? Good. This is Matthew Pickens, right?
Correct. Right
age 6 months, has won 3rd place in the most frightening. Doesn't really look the most frightening. How about the most tasty? Very good. Thank you. Ashley Francis Bregg. Is that right? Did I say that correctly? Bregg? Oh, good. Ashley is, well, she's 6. Oh, I see. There's 2 in this, isn't there? There's a 2nd place, a little devil, and you're the devil, and what are you? A bat. Oh, right out of the old belfry. Well, that's Ashley and Francis Bregg from Warwood. Let's give them a big hand, okay? We got to go to commercial or something? No, that's close to the end of the show.
Over there,
Oh, I understand. You want to keep us moving. I got you, Mike. We got to move these kids along here. It's the 1st place and the most frightening is, looks like Leroy and Nancy Metz from Wheeling. You're Leroy. No, you're not. This is Leroy and Nancy. Hi, guys. Hi. Congratulations. Thanks for being with us. Give them a nice hand, audience. And now the most unique, Bill. 3rd place. I've seen him on television somewhere. This is Amanda Nash from Powhatan.
Yeah.
I'm sure glad you got over here from Powhatan. How do they do that? You swimming now or what?
We went over across the ferry.
You came across it took a long time across the ferry. Well, we'll have something to say about that, okay? She's age 8 and she's from Powhatan. Thank you, my dear. You're third place in the most unique. Second place is Alicia Klein from Warwood, and she's age 3. That's Alicia? No. This is Alicia. Okay. We're looking at a little puppy, and aren't you cute? Yes. Did you like to say a few words for the camera? Somehow she doesn't respond.
Right over here.
Alicia?
Right over here.
Be sure to look into the camera, Alicia. There you go. Get them both together. Alicia is age 3, and she's won second place in the most unique part of the contest. And hope I don't get... Here is a dual winner, Bill, isn't it? The first place in the most unique with Chad and Steve Carter, the suspension bridge. I thought I recognized that. I just drove over that just getting there.
And it's
That's
also
right.
lighted.
And it is lighted also, as is the real suspension bridge will be. This is also the Judges Award for the best overall. Outstanding, everybody.
Yeah, fantastic.
Let's give them all a real big hand for that. A dual winner. Our best adult costume is William Petraka and Hazel Winnick from Wheeling here.
A couple of dwarfs, it looks like here.
They are fabulous. Let's give them all a big hand. All two of them, right? The best adult costumes. Now the best group, I guess this is the Christmas group. No, it's not. Oh, down on the bottom. What is this, best group?
This is the best group.
That's one person in the group.
Christmas tree.
They're not ready yet. Well, let's see what we got here.
Okay.
This is Crow's selection, and this is Elsie Jean Cox, and she's the Jelly Bean Girl.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's rather cute? Let's give her a great hand. This is Crow's winner, okay?
I love jelly beans.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. We're certainly happy to have you down here.
Almost as much as peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, I love peanut butter and jelly. This is the winner in the best group, and this is indeed a very interesting group. We saw these out on the parade route.
Yeah.
The icicle box, the ornament box, hook box, hooks. Interesting. Yes. This is the same group that won last year for the Wizard of Oz, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. This is a group, isn't it? Where?
They're already ready for the Christmas parade.
What can I say to you beyond a Merry Christmas and a Happy Halloween? And let's give them all a great big hand, everybody. And on top of that, let's give the judges a great big hand, too, okay?
Yeah.
Let's hear it for the judges. They did a good job. They're going to sneak out, if you could call something this large sneaking. They're going to go out to the right. We've got just 30 seconds, Bill, to thank everybody who participated in this parade. I know you've got some people you'd like to mention that to.
Well, especially the judges who did a lot of work. All the bands, the band directors, the kids that came out this morning, the 1,000 people plus. Great job. Great job.
We certainly want to thank the weatherman, too, for this wonderful job. We're going to close now. See you next year. Bye-bye now.
Goodbye.
Crow, what are you doing in this Elby's backpack?
Oh, I just got it, George, and I'm going to pack all my stuff in all these compartments.
I see. You got a lot of compartments there. What are you going to pack in this?
Oh, my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, my book of sayings, my crayons.
Uh-huh. I got to get one of these.
Yeah, you can get one at Elby's. They're only $5.50. But what do you need one for, George?
To pack you in it.
Oh,
The Elby's backpack, only $5.50, available at all Elby's family restaurants. Cricket and Crow Halloween Special was brought to you in part by Elby's Family Restaurant.